Hello and welcome to Soul Tarot by Nehal. This is going to be a reading for the year 2025 for the zodiac sign Pisces. Please remember this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If not, skip this one. If you feel any of your loved ones could benefit from these readings, kindly share the channel with them as well. If you wish to stay connected with me on any other social media platforms, or would want to support this channel in any form, the links are down in the description below. Kindly check them out. So, thank you so much, and let's begin. Now, if you go through my other recordings that I have done previously, this one's getting recorded in 2000, in Jan 2025. The reason being there was some medical issue and the emergency, and I had to look into it and I had to stop all my recordings because my issue was with my throat and the mouth. So, yes, hence the delay. But the whole format was where I used to actually check what you need to leave in 2024, and then I would check the energies of 2025, and hence I would be following the same format. The reason being is we are still just in the beginning of the year and we can still have that we still have that time to make the changes. If we haven't left those things in 2024, we can still work that out because we have an entire year ahead that we can create the way we want as per the energies for 2025. So yes, first I will be checking is that what you guys should have left in 2024, sorry, so that you can have a real good year, 2025. So let's check first what you should have left in 2024. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. Again, very different and unique messages as compared to a lot of other zodiac signs. So I think I got such unique messages is majorly for Taurus, Libra, and now it's Pisces. That's what I as long as I remember. But yeah, so what all things you should have left back in 2024 itself is one is you should not, little yourself because of someone else. Don't give up on anything or change your ways just because someone else is not comfortable, or you just want to make other person also feel included, which is great. You can do that, but it doesn't mean you have to uh kind of, even while you have certain qualities, you make it look like they are your shortcomings. No. So that is one thing that you need to leave in 2024. So yes, if that is your habit, it's time for you to let it go. Another thing is whoever or whatever you feel is not aligning with your goals or with your light, the light that you hold within, moreover, who are draining you, or any habits also for that matter. But if there are any people you very precisely know that they come only whenever they want to create havoc in your life, who want to create chaos in your life, it's time to let those people also go. Now, if you can't let them go completely because sometimes it's some relation or something, then it just means that, you can actually cut your, interactions with those people. Limit it if you can't completely cut it, so you'll have to find those ways. Which brings me to another message is that you need to make sure that you are setting healthy boundaries. So definitely that is that the need to not have boundaries, again, that is because you always want to make people feel comfortable, and due to that they keep crossing the line sometimes, again, due to that only they can manage to create chaos in you, even if not in your life but within you. Maybe it was emotionally, mentally, whatever. So that is what you need to do. So hence you need to create boundaries and protect yourself. Don't make yourself short for anyone else, because if that is a quality you have it, own it with pride, because that's what the universe or God, whatever you believe in, the divine energy, the divine force has given you. So don't just for someone else's comfort or discomfort to see you shine, you should not let your light, you should not dim your light. Yeah, that would be the right thing to say. So make sure that you're doing the necessary. Practice these things. If at all you feel you did resonate, practice these things, and then make the most of the energy for the year 2025. So let's see what is the energy saying for you for the year 2025 as well. So for the year 2025, first things first, it is going to be a beautiful time for you to focus entirely on whatever you want to build in your personal and professional life. You can achieve everything that you want. You're going to be surrounded by growth. So definitely this is a year where you will experience a good amount of growth in your professional and personal life as well. Somehow the strong message comes precisely for people who are looking for a serious relationship, romantic relationship. Chances are really high of you finding that as well, where it will be a very good connection, where you both water each other, you both help each other to grow and so on. So yes, chances are really high for that matter, but otherwise also professional and personal growth is what I see in this duration. No matter what is happening around you, if there is chaos, there is confusion, whatever it may be, you're doing well. Other than that, you need to actually go and dive a little deeper within yourself also in this year. Some of you may actually even get more into spirituality if you're already into it. If you are always willing to it, you will see that you are strongly inclined to get into spirituality in this year as compared to any other years ahead, that I mean the years that have passed. You will see a very strong inclination. If you're not already on that path, people who are already on that path, I definitely see you diving more deeper into spirituality as well, because you'll go more internal, and you will focus on healing. So if at all, again, if you all are looking for some support in terms of a healer, you will find that person. If you are someone who wants to get into the healing industry, want to help people and get into the healing world, yes, this will be a year that will bring that start for you. If you are someone who's already doing the healing work and helping a lot of people, it will be a year where you will heal others, you will dive deeper into healing. But at the same time, the more you'll go deep into it, you will at the same time work on yourself also, even the more in depth. And that will be like again a different experience for yourself also, in terms of healing. And you're going to heal not just others, but while you're helping others, you're going to heal yourself also at a deeper level. So very beautiful energy for that matter for you, Pisces. I am absolutely like, wow, this is really good. Like, I think Libra, Taurus, Libra, and Pisces, I think these three have been the best energies out of all the energies. These three are the most, like, I am also like, okay, and I'm not any of them, I'm a Gemini. But it's amazing to see that, like, I'm not Pisces in any way, nor Sun, Moon, nothing, rising, no. But Pisces has like really got some interesting messages. Amazing is not the word. Anyways, let's dive deeper into all the aspects of your life for the year 2025. So, Pisces, first things first, if there were too many things that were stagnant, like when I say too many, it could be personal, professional, mix of both. But if there were things that were way too stagnant for you, uh, it is about to make moves, it is about to show you some growth, it is about to show you some victory as well. There is going to be a forward movement on certain things. So, especially where you were really really looking forward to some forward movement into certain things, that is what is happening. There are going to be certain new beginnings as well in this duration. A lot of socializing is what I see in this year for you. So again, it could be for different reasons, but there is socializing, and while you will be socializing, you will come across some really interesting things. Like when I say, if at all, like this is an example, if you're someone who is looking forward or looking for someone to invest in your business, while you'll be socializing on and off this year, you may come across someone who may take interest in your ideas. Sorry. uh, while like that, it could be that some of you could meet someone in that period. I'm sorry, I just need to have water. Yeah. So yes, you may maybe meet someone while you're socializing, some interesting connections or some resources that you were looking forward to figure out, and that may come your way. So I definitely see certain things coming your way in this duration. In terms of work, you have very interesting thing actually on in terms of work. Okay, so something, definitely there will be some very specific opportunity you will get in this year, which is going to be like like one of the best opportunities. So of course you will come across a lot. It's not that only one, but there will be one very specific opportunity which will stand out of all of those. That opportunity could even be where you may have to take certain decisions. You may come across a crossroad where you may have to take a call whether you want to go this way or that way. It could be even change of career, it could be a change of entire field. Like you may be into, let's say, something very corporate, and from there you may just hop on to something more artistic, that kind of shift. Only thing I would say is, whenever you're making such a shift, make sure you're not just getting overwhelmed by your emotions, but you're looking at every aspect. You're even looking at it from an aspect of practicality, and make sure that you that is like you're balancing things. So if in case you, like, let's say you're making a complete shift like this, make it in such a way where other things are balanced for you, maybe in terms of finance or certain other things, it is taken care of, and then you're making that shift so that there is no trouble in your this in your while you're working on your new thing. So that's the only thing that will be happen. So as long as you're using your intelligence, because that you're already good at, you're very intelligent to do those things, and having balance, that's perfect. But yes, there is a new beginning in terms of work, and I majorly feel it could be that you all are doing major shifts in terms of your career, or it could be even that for your work you may altogether shift to some other country as well. When it comes to your finances in 2025, I would definitely say that have like you will bring in a lot of balance first thing into your financial growth, and stability. So it definitely seems that this year is going to be where you're going to majorly focus on your financial stability. I think growth, you already know that you're going to have that exponential growth, but you will focus that you maintain that, you maintain the pace of the growth, you maintain the stability that comes in. You will make sure that you're doing the savings in the correct way. You will make sure of that I save for an X particular thing, like for example studies, because if you want to study further in whatever you're doing, or if you want to have maybe a car or a house or something like that kind of goals you have, or you have a trip that you want to plan, maybe your dream trip. So whatever it is, you're going to be focusing more on those things, where because the growth will happen, that, and that is what is seen. But the thing is, maintaining and bringing stability is what is going to be very important to you, so that even if you're buying such major things, making these major moves in finances, you're still stable. It doesn't affect you in any way. You can still live the kind of life you want on day to day basis. So that is what I see you focusing on. Yes, there will be certain, again, opportunities in terms of finances that will come swiftly into your life. Certain challenges that you have been facing so far when it comes to your finances are coming to an end. They are going to be a thing of past. And only one thing is, yes, there is a new, like, it is a very clear thing that there is a new beginning in finance also. Like I said, stability and all you're going to focus on, and so on, which again depends to a larger extent on you. And you seem to be letting that burden go out of your, like, from your shoulder. So what I mean is, you will bring such clarity when it comes to your financial growth and stability, that you yourself will realize that you need to do these things. You'll do those things, so that the burden of anything associated with your finances will be lifted from your shoulders. So which is a great thing, and that's why the whole different phase of finances is what I see in 2025 for you. Yes. So now, when it comes to your love, romance, and relationships, I don't know why constantly one thing has been coming. So I'll first just say that is, some of you again could be having some sort of connection or some encounter with a person who has a strong placement of Cancer in their chart. So yes, that could really be maybe helpful to you in some way, or may it could be, again, it could be in the form of a friend, a colleague, or anything who may be of some help to you. That is what I sense right now. I don't say that it is just associated with something romantic. It could be just someone who is a friend and would want to be of genuine help to you. So that is what was coming constantly. Cancer is what is coming in my mind, so had to mention it. Now, coming to your love, romance, and relationships, yes, like I said in the beginning also, first, we'll talk about people who are already committed. That is, either you guys are dating on a very serious note where you look forward to a future together, either you are engaged or married. I definitely see you guys, entering the next phase of your relationship in this duration. I see growth happening. Whatever you're going to sow your seed into in this duration, whether you choose to level up in your relationship, whether you choose to, uh, maybe you want to build a family now, whatever it is, your decisions, they are going to be happening the way you want. So again, if at all there were challenges so far, sorry, if there were challenges so far, you will be able to overcome all those challenges, and rather will be in a much better place in terms of moving forward into the next phase of your relationship. Again, you guys are even getting into more futuristic planning. So that is what I see. I definitely see that this all will start fructifying and making a very impactful shift in you is post the 3 months of 2025. So I think the major shift will start happening from April onwards. You may see a little bit of changes happening in the initial 3 months, but the major shift will happen most likely post April. Like April onwards, you'll see that there is a huge shift coming into that aspect of your life, because yes, you will enter the new phase of relationship. Coming to people who are who are actually single and would want to be and are open to get into a relationship, yes, you will get to meet someone. Again, I would say that possibly in this year you will come across at least three such potential people whom you would want to consider and all of it. So I definitely see, if you look forward and you find a person, you will definitely move ahead and you know get into a relationship with someone, that if that is what you're looking for. But definitely coming across three such people where you will be like, okay, I can think about having a future with these kind of people. So you will come across those. Of course, now this is a general reading, so and everyone has their own ways. So maybe you may just initially think of just meeting casually everyone, and then start making your choices that okay, this is the kind of person I'm looking forward to, and then you may just pick one of them and then move forward in it. So I don't see you doing any kind of inappropriate things like dating multiple people together or something. No, I don't see that. I just see that you will definitely meet people first and then take your decision that okay, now I want to definitely date this person, and you will convey the message to the others that things don't seem to be working. So it's not that you're doing anything wrong, but yeah, this is how it seems to be going. Whatever you're going to invest in whichever relation also you're going to invest in, whether it is romantic or otherwise, it's going to be like beneficial, you can say, or it's going to be good for both of you in the future. You guys will actually even grow together. You guys will look forward to growth, in terms of professionally and personally also together. So that is the kind of growth I see that you all will be looking forward to. So yes, there may be some major breakthroughs that you may have. And again, a lot of people, when they hear breakthroughs, they feel that it's just going to be like all positive and all fairy tale and all rosy. No, it may feel a little chaotic initially, but it is going to help you execute or build something altogether new. Yes, it may be from scratch, but it will be something that you would want and as you want. So it is also even the way you look at it. Again, there is something that is like you've been planning to execute, maybe work wise or on personal life also, past at least minimum 3 years. There must be something that you were looking forward to put into practice. Again, it could be habit, it could be, but it is very important. So whatever it is, it's a very important thing to you. And that is what I see you thinking about this year, to take the leap of faith and execute. Again, if there were challenges, things are about to change, tables are about to turn, and things are about to get into your favor. So that is also a very good sign, even while you will have breakthroughs. But like I said, you will have the shift happening in such a way where eventually you will feel that these breakthroughs were blessings, that even if it shattered a lot of things, it was a lot of chaos, but now it's turned out to be so much into your favor that you will be thankful for it. In fact, instead of looking back at it as a big trouble or something, you will look at it with gratitude. So that's an amazing thing. Bring love into the situation, a time to give rather than take, and nothing is yet set in stone. So sorry, but yeah. Again, anything and everything, whatever you do it with the intention of love, instead of getting bitter about anything. Another thing is, it's time for you to give rather than take. So yes, you may have to give also certain things, instead of just not just taking, but maybe this is a year where you may have to give a little more as compared to take. But yes, remember, nothing is yet set in stone. So if you're thinking on certain things, that these kind of situations will never end, this is what is going to go on throughout my life and stuff of that kind, remember, no, it is not the final thing. You can actually have a shift coming into your life, like, so it's not the final thing, it's not yet final. It's like, no, if you think that certain things are a final outcome into your life now, no, it is not so. Discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Loneliness, I know that I'm never alone. And change, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So, first things, yes, stay disciplined with whatever you want to do into your life, whatever you want to achieve. It's going to be possible, but yes, it is going to come with you being disciplined with yourself. Again, see, at times when we are achieving certain things which are a little different from the the societal norms, it may feel a little lonely, but it's just temporary. Don't think it's permanent. So remember that it is just a temporary feeling. It's not that that you are alone and people are not around. So don't let that loneliness consume you and make you feel you're wrong, or you're doing something wrong, and all of those kind of thoughts. Don't entertain it. And yes, change, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Like I said, there is going to be change, right? That is coming, but that is coming, all that, every change comes with a cost, and the cost is going to be, there is going to be some movement, some changes that it will happen. Actually, multiple changes happen, and that's when your whole life ends up changing. A major portion of your life ends up changing is when there are multiple changes happening, actually. So, but remember, like I told about the breakthroughs also, that will happen because there will be movement happening, but that will bring in the kind of change that you are looking for. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but more importantly, you are enough. So don't doubt yourself, no matter what the situation is. Like I said, there may be times where you may feel lonely and so on, but don't doubt yourself. Remember, you are enough and you're doing the best. And again, here talks about uniqueness also, so you are unique also. So yes, I have explained it already, hence I will not repeat it. Courage, live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Again, discipline, we spoke about. Stay determined about what you want to achieve. That will help you have discipline into your life, and that will bring in the change also into your life. Again, you'll have to be strong, be courageous to take certain major leap of faith and certain major shifts and changes, which will, again, I said in the beginning itself, it could be little different from the societal norms, but if you take that leap of faith, trust universe, take, again, risks, but calculated ones, it'll be great. You will be able to do much for yourself and bring in the change that you want, but stay courageous. Don't be fearful. If you are someone who's fearful, remember, you are enough, and overcome those fears with whatever ways you think can help you. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitation and allow your soul's light to truly shine. So again, it may be that you may realign yourself with your soul's purpose also. Again, I spoke about, in the very beginning, about not dimming your light. Confirmation here. Again, your mind's limitation. Transcend that. So don't let anyone else also limit you, and because of them saying certain things, don't let that thought get, don't let that thought make a house in your mind that, okay, this is how it is going to be. No, you are limitless, you are enough. Be courageous, be fearless. Radiate. Let your light shine through eternity. Give yourself permission to slow down. New beginnings. From chaos comes calm. Again, confirmation of message here. Radiate, that is again, let your light shine through, which I think I've mentioned so many times that I don't think I should repeat it, but it's already said. Just a confirmation. Give yourself the permission to slow down. So whenever you feel you need to rest it out a little bit, give yourself the permission to rest out, and then again keep moving. Important is that you keep moving, even if you are taking baby steps. It's okay. Not every day is going to go by the same speed. At times it will be in fact more. At times it may be less. Sometimes it will just be neutral. So it's totally fine. New beginning, again here it says from chaos comes calm, which I again mentioned. It is kind of a confirmation right now, but yes, there are new beginnings also for you. I forgive those who have hurt me. Happiness is a choice, and today I choose happiness. So, again, I would say over here is first is forgive. It says, I forgive those who have hurt me, definitely. But if at all you need, first forgive yourself. Or if you feel, or if you're into the state of self eating, because that may affect your self confidence and self love and all of it. So if that is where, forgive yourself first. Ideally, I personally believe the moment you start forgiving yourself wherever need be, you by default forgive anyone associated to that event. So I personally believe it the other way around. Instead of forgiving others, forgive yourself. Sometimes you're self beating, that why didn't I take a stand for myself in that time. You may be thinking you're angry on someone else because they behaved like this, but sometimes it's more of anger with ourselves, that why didn't I take a stand. Forgive yourself, and you'll realize the other person has lost complete power over you, and by default you'll forgive that person. Happiness is a choice, and today I choose to be happy. So, yes, once you'll forgive, you'll be in the space of happiness. Again, I always say affirmations are in fact, are the best ways to get into a specific kind of a positive mindset. In like sometimes in the space of receiving, or having the shift in your life. So, yes, make the most of these to bring in that change for yourself. I'm deserving of all the good things that come my way. I'm surrounded by love and support. So yes, you are deserving of the good things that come your way. Again, important for getting into a mindset of receiving. And I am surrounded by love and support. So yes, please use this to get into a mindset of receiving love and support from the people also, because again, you're going to come across some interesting connections in this year, is what I have already mentioned. So when they come, you should be in the space of receiving. If at all you're going to self sabotage and let those connections go, then it'll be like okay, and then you'll feel that why nothing is shifting, why no change is coming, why no connections are happening. But then you even need to be in the mindset of receiving healthy relations and healthy love, healthy support. I'm loved, respected, and appreciated. Today, I will welcome the love of others into my life. I'm safe and secure in the love of those who care for me. Again, see, it's interesting, right? I just mentioned about being, in the space, in the mindset of receiving things. And here also it talks about, I will welcome. That's like you're letting it come into your life, you're welcoming it. So be in this state of receiving. That is going to be very, very important. So yes, you will be surrounded by growth. You're going to be given like a plain canvas by the universe, so you can paint whatever you want onto it. Definitely, growth is what you will see. You seem to be even achieving certain things which you will be sorted with, where you will be peace with it ideally. So yes, that is what I see. Again, something that helps you meditate is what you should do in this year. Like build that practice in that case. Some of you may again have to make certain decisions, certain choices as well, but again, meditation is going to be one of the thing that will help. Now meditation doesn't mean you need to sit folded legs and focus on your breath. That's not the only thing. Whatever brings you into the state of zen state, a meditative state. It could be art, it could be dance, it could be like anything like that. That is also fine. You need to cultivate that habit and practice it throughout the year. It will be really really helpful. For some of you, journaling also could be very helpful, so you can do that as well. And again, remember, whenever difficult times happen or you feel the not so good experiences are happening, remember they are just temporary, and that time especially journaling will be really really helpful to you. It will be really helpful. Like generally also I recommend people, but in your case I feel it's going to be very helpful. With a brave heart anything is possible. So yes, with a brave heart anything is possible is one of the message. It's said by Atticus. But yes, stay brave and do what is necessary. Again, remember, you are enough. Be in the space of receiving. Be courageous as well, fearless. So all of those same things which somewhere talks about bravery, it talks about brave heart. Take time every day to enjoy and appreciate life. Again, it could be in your own way. It could be even maybe just by going for a walk. Doesn't need to be some big event or you need to go and celebrate with some big expensive dinner or something. No, not compulsory. It is just that enjoying and appreciating the small things in life, in day-to-day life, and that will also help you to have that shift with time. And initially it may feel that it's a very okayish practice or whatever, but with time you'll realize that it has actually impacted in a larger way in your life, and it has helped you bring that major shift as well. I believe in myself and my ability. So yes, make sure you are having that faith in yourself. Again, will help you to get into that mindset of attracting good and attracting real good stuff into your life. So believe in yourself. It even spoke about earlier. I spoke about you are enough. So yes, this is going to help you in that. Get into that mindset, especially if you are someone who's struggling with self confidence or self esteem. Success, interesting. So yes, you are going to achieve great heights. Success is definitely coming your way in this year, and when it says success, it's going to be the success that you are looking forward to, not what just it should happen. It's about what is the kind of success that you are looking forward to, is what is going to happen this year in for you. So I hope this helps you. If you have any suggestions, drop down in the comment section. If anything to share, drop that also. And if you stayed until now, thank you so much, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye.